bottom clipper blade. That is number 2. We now clean it. When we clean it, then we now go into the sharpening studio. Then we can continue with the sharpening process again. But so I want to show you the blade before we now start the cleaning. Can you see how the inner surface is? Still working, but the work is not perfect again. It's not perfect. So when you look at the surface very well, look at it. Look at the inner surface, the bottom clipper blade. Let me drop the 2 bolts. Where's the second one? This is the second one. Then let me drop this bottom clipper blade first. Let me clean the upper clipper blade, number 1. You see the way I'm cleaning? From the inside, outside like this. That is how you are going to clean. Can you see it? So you put your right like this. You see the way I'm doing it? You start from the center here. You see this is the front of the blade. Then you go to the front. You see the way I'm doing it? Then you see this one too. Then when you turn it in this way, you see the way I place it. Then you now go longitudinal part of it like this. You see it like this. Then let me show you now how the surface of this upper clipper blade is. Can you see it now? But there's one thing I want you. Can you see how the inner surface is when I've just removed it from the mouth of the clipper? Can you see it? So let me go down and clean it now. Let me drop the pointer. As usual, you see from the center like this, you clean to the front. You see the way I'm cleaning? From the center like this, then you now go to the front. Don't come like this. You go from the center to the front. You see it in this way. That's the way to clean. Then you turn it in the other side again. Then from the center to the other side. You see it? You see it in this way. Then use of the bottom clipper blade. We have done for the upper clipper blade just now. So you see there. So if you want to put your own, you see the way I cut it. That is the way you are going to play it. I've just shown you now. So let me look at the name. This is Stylon clipper blade. Stylon. I don't know whether I can show very well, I can see it very well. This is Stylon. Very well. Let us go. Then you now place this masking tape at the back. I call it bleeding. You see the way I place it at the back? I'll show you now. You can see the way I position it. You can see it, the way I position it, where I place it there. You see the inside, you look at the side, you see the side, see that it's not coming out. You see it in this way. That is how to place the masking tape at the back of the upper clipper blade. You now go for the bottom clipper blade. For the bottom clipper blade, don't let it be too long, that it will occupy or longer than the back of the blade. I'll show you now the way I want to put it. Don't be annoyed, Kata is warning me. Can you see it now? You see the way I position it? You see the way I place it neatly? You can see it. You look at the side, look at the other side, then look at the front part of it. You see the front part of it. You see that I still leave little portion towards the edge. Watch carefully there. You can see the little portion. Don't use the tape to cover it to the edge. The treatment will be entering the inside, in between the masking tape and the back of the blade. At the moment the treatment enters, the sellotape will remove. It won't last at all. You see the way I place it? There's a little gap in between the edge and where the masking tape started, towards the edge here. Can you see it? So then when you place the masking tape at the back of the blade finish, you don't put it in this way because the oil will enter now. Will enter. That's what we call treatment. So you place it in this way. You see this one too, you don't place it in this way. You put it in the normal way. This is the normal way to put it before the sharpening. You see it in this way. Then the next thing we are going to do now is to clean the surface of the stone we are going to use. This surface. Then you come with a rag. This is the rag I want to use now. You see the way I'm folding it. You see the way I fold it. Can you see the way I fold it? Then you see this way. You see, then you cannot drop. You drop the oil at the surface of the. So this is quite hard manual sharpening. So we now use this side. This side I'm using. You see this one I've just shown you now. You use it to scrub the surface of the stone. You see the way I'm using it? When you go like this towards the left hand side in circle form, then you come back towards the right in circle form again. You see the way I'm doing it? You see it like this? You see it like this? Then let me show you the inner surface of this. Can you see it now? It was how this one, that was how this one started. Then now you see to scrub the surface in the same way. Can you see this way? Let me show you the surface now. Can you see now? This is the area. Now this is kerosene. You now place your kerosene, you spread it at the top. You see the way I'm doing it? Don't let kerosene too much. Use your finger to spread it. Not to pack. You don't pack it. You see the way I'm applying the finger on top? You spread it. You spread it. Can you see the way I'm doing it? You spread it. You see it in that way. The hopper and the inner surface of the hopper and the bottom clipper blade. Now you position your blade down. So we have different ways. Let us go and start the sharpening from here. That is 2 and 4 10 times for this side. Now I want to sharpen for here. You see the way I position my thumb? That is 2 and 4 10 times each. 2 and 4 10 times for one side, then 2 and 4 10 times for the other side. Let me clean it now and see and show you how the inner part is. Let me show you. You see the inner surface now? Then there's one thing I want to show you. I don't know whether you can get it. So there's one thing I want to show you. This edge, when you look at this edge very well, this edge I'm touching, the stone doesn't touch one blade there, one teeth. I want to position it very well so that I can be able to see it. I want to place it very well. So face of the stone you want to use, we now use the sequence direct now. See where I use it? So we are going for the second time. So if you don't want to use your finger to spread, when you just leave it between 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, it will spread by itself. Can you see now? It's spreading by itself. Now go. This is the area that remains a little. You now place our thumb here like this. Then what you do for here, you must have to repeat it for here because of the level of the surface. Yeah, after that one, we clean again. Incorrectly. So when you have sharpened it finished now, you can place it in this way. Then we want to sharpen for the bottom clipper blade. The process we did for the upper clipper blade before the sharpening, we still have to repeat it for the bottom clipper blade too. Then we start from dropping oil. You know the oil is there already, so you just drop little oil, not too much. You see it in that way. Then we first come with special stone. You see the surface we used before? One with special stone, then we use special stone on it. You see it? You can see it. Then we now use the biscuit bone. You see it in this way. You see it? This is the surface that's touching the surface of the stone. Then we turn it again. Then you now spread your kerosene. See the way I'm dropping. Don't overdraw. And you drop at interval. You drop at interval, spread enough now. Now you want to sharpen the bottom clipper blade. You position it at the. So let us start the sharpening. You place your hand here, your thumb here, and here. Let us go. That is to and fro 20 times. What you do for here, you still have to repeat for here. You see the way I position my thumb? That is to and fro 20 times. The chemical at the back. Then let us turn the surface. You see how the surface is? You see it? The rubbles are on the surface. Don't forget, from center to the front, from center to side, from the center here, towards the then from the center towards the other side here, towards the back. You see? Yeah, when you watch carefully now, the sharpening starts from the back here, from the back of the surface here, from the back, you see? So where you see that black area, the stone has not touched it. Inside the small blade, you see it? That shiny area, that is where the stone work now. We have. Don't forget, you have to treat the surface of your stone. Now we are not using special stone. You drop the small here, can you see it? Then you use the biscuit board only. You see it? Then after you drop your kerosene at interval, you see the way I'm dropping it? So that if you don't want to use your finger to spread, it can spread by itself. At the interval, and then just drop small drop, not big one. But you see, it's spreading by itself. Just give me a little to cover up. It has covered up. Now, no need to tap, no need to spread. Let us go again. That is to and fro 20 times. What you do for here, you still have to repeat it for here. That is to and fro 20 times. So let us clean now. No need to show this one to the camera again. I'll show you for the first time for you to see how the surface is. Yeah, this I want to show you. Watch carefully. Watch carefully. Can you see that the shining is now taking much portion than the black area? Watch carefully. By mere looking at the inner surface of the blade, when you watch the back here, the sharpening has covered here. But when you look the front, the sharpening covers the back here. To the other side here, to the other side here. Now extending to the front. Now leave the black portion towards from the center to the front, which means the stone has not touched that black area. all those shiny area, the stone has work on there. We have to be doing it little by little. Then the space the shiny area is covering will now be extending. You see the way I want to place it down? It's not small here. You see it? Then you turn your biscuit bone. Don't forget the kerosene. You see the way I'm dropping at TAPER, so that you'll be covering by self, not until you use your finger to press. If you're in a hurry, you can use the inner surface of your finger to tap. Not to spread it, not to pack it, to spread it all over. Yeah, just go like that's covered up. That is to and fro 20 times each for one side. So making 60 times to and fro for each side. To and fro of it again. Let me position it well. You can be able to see it properly. So that it can spread by itself. Yeah, let us go now. This is going to be number 4 times. That is number 1. Yeah, that is number 4 times. Let us clean now and see where the work has reached. And little by little, so that I can be able to understand the nature of sharpening. If I say you just rush everything, you can't get it right like that. I want to position it. Can you see now? The shining portion is now covering the whole surface. But still, when you watch, the black area still show a little. The shiny has not shined off very well. We still have to repeat it maybe 1 or 2 times again. Can you see? There is changing little by little. That is why I'm telling you that sharpening of the clipper blade is logical, technical. But once you follow me up very well, you can be able to see the way I'm doing it step by step. You can be able to do it better. Your oil. So you don't have to be over-hurry too much that you forget the steps. Can you see? Before I start the sharpening, I try to activate. Yes? You try to activate the surface of the stone. Don't forget, you can't do sharpening without activating the surface of the stone. Let us go again. Yeah, that's for the side. Let's go to the second side. Yeah, well, let us watch carefully now. There's one thing I want to show you. I don't know whether you can get this clearly in the camera. Look at this area. This area I'm touching. Remain only that area. Only the area I've just touched now. You see? You see that area? The stone has not worked 100% at that area. Yeah, you can see it in this way. You can see it. I want to fashion it out so that I can be able to see it properly. Now, before going for the second time or the last time, we are going to test. When we test it, when it gives us the right thing it's supposed to give us, then no need to sharpen for the last time again. If you want to check now, you place the bottom clipper blade down. You see the way I place it down. You now place the upper blade on top, as if it's mounted on the clipper engine. You see it in this way. Now you see the way I position my fingers. Now move from side from the back, side from the back. You see this way. You see this way. See the position. You see it. Then you use the tongue. You use the fingers and the tongue. Press it down. You push from side to the back, side to side, front to the back. You take it out. See the way you get it right. So when you get the clipper blade sharp, for size, it's not like you can do it. But when it's coming like this, I'm doing this. Even this was I'm doing. This is so what I'm doing. This is the house. You see how inside is. Because when you watch this, I'm looking for the across this. I said I'm looking for the flatness. So it's going to flatten. You also have to flatten for one surface. I said I shiny. I have to crawl over this. You have to go this. You have to come on. You want to go so it's coming. Or is it much? Or is it come back? That's what I see. Because yeah, can you see it now? Can you see it now? You see what I'm saying? You see the carbon. You see the carbon field everywhere. The portion that the upper clipper blade is staying, which means this clipper blade has been sharpened correctly. You see it in this way? Even when you use sharper to sharp, this is how you are going to get it right. That is why I'm saying what electric sharpening machine can do better. If you know how to use your super hard manual sharpening stone very well, you are going to result in the same thing. Yeah, I'm not talking about the fastness. I'm not talking about using of the chemicals. I'm not talking about using of electricity, but I'm talking about the work you are doing exactly, where you are going to result have to be the same. Can you see it now? So we have sharpening now step by step, and we have tested. We confirmed it has been sharpened correctly. Now we are going to mount this clipper blade on the engine back again. Then I will show you the way we treat it. After treating, then we'll now use mass of air to test. Then we now play. We get it. We get it. After we get it again. From center to this, from center to back, from center to front, again, from center to back. So we now mount. We put it back in place again. The upper clipper there, you see the way I put it, see where I hold it. You now place the bottom clipper there. Then you now let the hole set. You see this hole, you now let it set. You see it, you see it like this. You now put the first bolt there. You put the second bolt there. You see it, you see it. Then before you try to finish, you now try to set the mount. You set it very well. So you tight it very well. This is the switch. I'll put it on. I'll switch it on. You see it. You see it. Then we are going to speed up. We are going to speed up the speed. Well, you see, I've increased the speed now. Can you see it now? You see how I'm doing it? Then we are going to be dropping. You see, by the corner here, you'll be dropping kerosene there, here and here. It will now be running down to the other side. You can hear the sound now. You see it? When you hear the sound now, the speed has increased. At the same time, all the particles of you see the way I'm doing it now? I've bent it to the other side now. You see it? You see it? This is 100% gap, 0 gap, 100% gap, 0 gap. So you are running it. You want the inner surface of the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade to agree together totally, to be friendly together. So the inner surface will be flattened together. There will be no space in between the two. You see the way I'm doing it? Can you hear the sound now? The voice is now smooth. It's now working like a new clipper blade. You can hear the voice. You can hear the voice. You can hear the voice. It's now working like a new clipper. This is what they call treatment and running. This is what they call running. Then after the running, we are now going to put the treatment there. Then we're now going to test with the mass of air. So let this one do. You allow this one between 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. You see the way I'm doing it? Can you hear the voice? You hear the sound? It's working like a new clipper blade. This clipper now has been bought for several years ago. Almost about 26 or 27 years ago now. You see it? So after now, we are going to clean. You switch it off. You switch it off like this. Then we are going to clean. You pick your rag. You clean all the kerosene, the treatment on the body. You clean it. Then you return the rag. Then you now drop the oil by the mouth. You drop the oil little by the mouth. Then by the corner here. Then by the corner here. You see it like that? You now switch it on again. You see it like this. The oil is in the mouth. You see the oil at the back. Then you now bring it down like 20 times like that. You see the way I'm doing it? Gently, you're doing it gently. You don't allow the thing to spoil. It's not easily spoiling. You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? So you allow this one to work. You allow it to work between 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. You allow it to blend very well. You see it like this? That is the scallop. You see it? You see it? You see the oil in the body? You see the oil by the mouth? This is what they call running. The first one is treatment. The one I did with kerosene is treatment. This one now with oil is running. You see it now? So after this one now, we are going to test with mass of air. We are going to test with mass of air so that we can see whether the work we have done is perfect or it's not perfect. You see? Can you see it now? You can see it now. 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 You can see it. So you allow this one between 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. You allow the machine to work very well. You run it very well. You blend it together very well. After you switch it off, you now reclaim the whole body. all the oil in the body, you clean it again. Then let us pack all this one side. We now test with mass of air. This is air. You see it? Though it's not somehow clean like that, we have to manage it. You see, this is mass of air. You see it? So we now switch it on. You see it? We are going to test. This is zero gap, 50% gap, 100% gap. This is zero gap, 50% gap, 100% gap. We are going to test it in that 3 ways. Let us first test for 0% gap. The mouth is right now. Let us test. You see now? You see now? Can you see it now? You see it? Then 50% gap. This is zero gap. This is low cut. Can you see it now? You see it now? You see it now? You see it? This is zero gap again. Let me remove this dirty. You see it in this way. You see it, 50% gap. You see it, look at the surface. You see it. Then 100% gap. This is zero gap. Can you see the surface? Very, very neat. This is zero gap again. You see, I've carried it all. You see the mouth. You see it. Look at the surface. You see it. You see it. You see it. Now, I've switched it off again. I've switched it off. Let us now reclean the surface again. You reclean the surface. You reclean it, everything neat back again. Yeah, can you see it now? The reason why I did this tutorial is to show the public, is to show the whole barbers, the whole stylists, the whole proprietor that what a new clipper can do. Even rechargeable clipper, new one, the one with wire, new one can do. The one you have as an old one, old engine, old casing, old clipper blade, you can still do better like a new clipper blade, even better than the new clipper blade or the clipper engine. Can you see it? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.